Hi again then guys, and welcome to another speed tune setup for Forza Horizon 3 in particular. And this specific tune is not only for one of my favourite cars in the game, but also one of my favourite cars in real life. It's one of my dream cars, one of two dream cars in particular that I have, the Ferrari FF. I love this car, I love everything about the car. It's by far my favourite Ferrari, and it's actually kind of the car that got me into Ferrari, because I've never been a huge fan of them, but now I actually am, and that's mostly thanks to the FF. And the reason why the FF got me to like Ferrari so much is because I have a huge amount of respect for Ferrari for risking trying a car like this. Ferrari has never made a production car like the FF before, so to try something as radically different to anything else that they'd done and have it come off so good, to me that's amazing. Now, as far as the tuning on this particular car, which is of course why you're here, it's not quite as quick, to be straight up about it, as some of the other cars that we've done. As far as tuning goes, it's certainly not underpowered. As you can see, you have got almost 1100 horsepower, but at the same time it's not quite as quick as many other Ferraris or many other exotics in general, because it's just not really that kind of car. Now, I'd recommend keeping the all-wheel drive. With me, that pretty much goes without saying. Of course, I'd recommend the twin turbo, and as far as the rest, it's down to you. Do you want wings? Do you want to change the rims? All that kind of stuff, I'll leave it down to you. If you like the way it looks, you can get this exact setup on my storefront by using the keywords in the video description below. But of course, if you want to do it yourself, you can potentially get similar results. So as far as the tuning, if we check out the benchmark first, as I said, it's not quite as quick as some others. Certainly not, but it ain't slow. 2.9 to 60, 4.9 to 100, those are very respectable, especially for its power, and the top end performance of 254, I mean, that's Veyron level in real life, of course, so that's not bad. On the game, it's far from being the quickest, but it's fast enough to be competitive. It can certainly win races. Now, as far as the gearbox, I would recommend a final drive of 4.1, then individual gears of 3.4, 2.2, 1.6, 1.25, 180 and 66. So nothing too extreme, but it gets the job done. We've got neutral camber and tow, 1 degree of caster for manoeuvrability, anti-roll we've got on 30 and 43, springs on 164 and 229 with the lowest ride height. Dampers we've got on 12, 15, 6 and 7. Aero, of course, doesn't apply unless you fit the wing, and to be honest, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And as far as the diff, we've got 100% on acceleration, 0 on decel. Though for a car like this, you may want to play around. You can certainly make the car even more manoeuvrable. So, as I said, and as with all of my tunes, play around with the settings. The purpose is to make it even better than I have, so by all means try that out. And for the centre split on this car, we've got 75% in favour of the rear, so you get a nice mix of the advantages of that all-wheel drive system, off the line, off-road, that kind of stuff, but at the same time allow it to be tail happy, to get the tail out, etc. So overall, if you do decide to use this tune or get it from the storefront, I hope you have a lot of fun with it. I know I certainly do, and potentially win races with it as well. But that's it for this tune overall. Of course, you can sub down below for more, or check out the playlist at the end of this video. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.